Afternoon, everyone. I hope we all have a wonderful day. Yes, today is challenging. When electronics don't want to perform, it gets frustrating. But well, those are the things, man-made things. They are never perfect. Today, I just wanted to add on two videos that I'd already made. One was regarding consent, the other one was regarding access to minor children. And today I feel I have to add on those because I came across two court cases which were dealing with the access of a minor child and that of consent. I'm going to start with the access of the minor child. And why am I starting with that one? Because it's lighter. But at the same time, the sentence was very hefty. In this case, the complainant was granted an order in his favor to have access to a minor child. And unfortunately, our lady, the mother of the child, decided not to comply. Maybe she had her own reasons and grounds for doing so. However, the presiding officer ruled against her, and she was sentenced for 12 months in prison. 12 months direct imprisonment. And why 12 months direct imprisonment? Because she was in contempt of the court order. Now, it was a good thing for her to protect the minor child if there was a reason for that. However, that she was given a court order, she was supposed to comply and then approach the court to rescind the court order or to vary the court order. She should have followed those lines. However, she decided not to. And the complainant then went to the court because of this woman did not comply. Now, her protection to the minor child has affected the minor child based on the fact that the minor child will be without a mother for 12 months. And now, can you see that her decision has affected the very same person that she was protecting? So when it comes to minor children, please, let's focus on the interest of the minor child. And if we have issues because the person is not maintaining the child, let's go to the maintenance court for that. If there's any other reason, there's still our courts to actually assist. Now, let's come to the consent. The consent and a case was reported. Now, on consent. Consent, hey, it's very difficult because I might smile and you think I'm consenting. I might nod and you think it's a consent. But it's not. Me smiling doesn't mean I agree. I'm just hearing what you are saying and I'm like, why? There are so many, facial expression can mean different things. And nodding doesn't mean yes, it means a lot of things. Unless you are very unconscious, maybe then they need to see whether you can hear or not move your body. But other than that, when you are conscious, you can't say, well, she nodded to say yes. No. In this case, these two people, I think they met somewhere. Whatever happened, we don't know. However, both of them were under the influence of alcohol. Whatever was discussed between the two, the gentleman assumed, or the man assumed, that it's a consent. However, the court found that it is not sufficient enough to regard whatever was done as consented to, based on the fact that the mental state of the person or the mind of the person was not in the right state. People need to understand that courts will actually look at the state of the person at the time of the incident. In this case, she was under the influence of alcohol, and the other party assumed that is what they consented to or agreed to. And because of that, the court said that is not sufficient to say there was consent. So please, let's be very careful when we assume that people have consented. We should not assume. It should be a consent, and both people need to be in their right mind. Both people need to be sober to agree. So this is just a warning to everyone that would assume they've been given consent. The court will not consider that as consent, especially if the person was not in the right state of mind. So preferably, let's avoid such situation. Please go revisit my YouTube channel, and that is where you would, from the videos, the one for consent, I made it on the 20th of October 2024. The one for access, it will come where there's adoption, dealt with as adoption, where it's dealt with maintenance. Because of I kept on bringing it up when it comes to minor children. So please visit the YouTube channel and make sure that you subscribe, you like, you comment. Please give feedback. What would you want to hear? Give feedback on what we need to improve on. Thank you very much for your support. It is really appreciated. Thank you and love you.